In your own teaching, using the new online system, how did you deal with the fact that you can't see all the questions at once for the reading comprehension in terms of choosing which questions to answer first?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say that you've got to flip around. I mean, if you're taking the digital LSAT, I want to prep you like it's going to be the digital LSAT. I wouldn't want to give you something that doesn't fully mimic that. Now, obviously, most exams are not digital at the moment, so you can use the books of exams and see what they look like as far as the layout's concerned. I don't think it's that big a deal to have to flip around on the tablet. As you saw, it's as simple as clicking on the computer, or obviously on test day, you'll be using the stylus. So I would just kind of flip back and forth between them. I think with my strategies, and we won't have time to get into all that now, but I do sometimes skip around, like let's say for reading comprehension, I'd want to do the general main point questions before I do the more detail-oriented questions. And so I kind of click to see what's coming later first and then go back. So let's say for reading comp, if there were a super difficult inference question or a question involving line references, and I hadn't yet done the general questions, I would flip and look to do those first and then come back to the other ones later. And then same for games. I might want to do certain games questions before others. But I think in reading comp is where really you want to do the most jumping around. But I'd say click around on the tablet and flip around on when you're using the book. I don't think it's really that different. But obviously, once more digital LSAT materials are available, LSAC will be doing some more as well in the future. I hope soon they'll be putting more LSATs in this style so you can play with them as it'll actually be on test day.
And if I remember correctly on what we just saw, you could also see at the bottom, could you see how many questions were associated with each of the passages so that you can choose a passage that has a lot of questions associated with it? I think you could see that at the bottom, right?
Yeah, that's correct. For the digital LSAT, and I'll jump back there really quickly. You can see here that for the game there, like the first game has 7 questions. The last game has 5 questions you can see on the bottom there. And so that's kind of nice of them to do that. And the same is true for
so if you go for a 3 out of 4 strategy, then you probably want to consider that when you choose which games or which passages you're going to focus on.
Yeah, exactly. That might be one strategy, especially if you're only looking to do 3. Yeah.